Hey everyone, this is Speedbump here, tired and stuff, giving you an update for the channel and what is to come for this year. I've been pretty slacking on my video output lately, with my current status being a little bit on the unmotivated side. So I apologize for not putting out as many videos towards the end of 2024. I did post a few of them, but that was really it. I did manage to get a good chunk of videos put out in the first half of the year, with most of it pertaining to the cars of Unleashed 2, and then in August, I got all 69 of the DLC vehicles for that game posted. And afterwards, well, things have gotten more on the slow side. I think what it is that I was feeling a bit burnt out on how many videos I crammed into my channel at the time. Kinda like I was inbox spamming you guys. I'm sorry, that wasn't my intention. I didn't want any of you to think that I was inbox spamming for attention. I was just getting those videos out to you guys because I know you wanted to watch them the moment they came out. Anyway, I have some updates for you guys and plans that I hope to accomplish this year, provided things don't get out of hand at my place. So, where to start? I guess we'll start with my channel content. When it comes to the racing games on my channel, the variety isn't the most versatile, and that's not up for debate. Most of the channel is about the Hot Wheels video games. Some of it is a bit of Need for Speed, Burnout, and Dangerous Driving. A small portion of it is Gas Guzzlers, and the rest is miscellaneous. I'm looking to expand on that this year, maybe with some kart races as well, but the main focus is racing games with actual cars. There's going to be a few car games I will show, with some I've been meaning to get to. Wreckfest and Grip in particular I want to still do because I've been planning those for a while now. I only posted one video of the former game, and I feel like that was just a funny moment to get out real quick using my PlayStation. But Grip? I didn't do any videos on that like I wanted to, likely because I didn't find any time to really do it. But I will talk more about that as well as Wreckfest in the next section. What new games do I want to show besides those? Well, I do have a few options. Dirt 5, which wasn't received well by people but could provide some level of entertainment. Grid Legends, because I got all the achievements on the Steam version recently, but I still need to get all the upgrades on each car. Need for Speed Rivals is another game I want to start doing. Gravel is another, I just need to actually find the time and interest to play it. And when a good sale becomes available for it, Monster Jam Showdown. I'll probably pick some retro titles as well, but I'll keep those a mystery. Kart Racers will include the Nickelodeon Kart Racers series, mostly Grand Prix and Slime Speedway since I'm more familiar with those over the first game. I ain't going to show the first game because it's just so bare bones to play and suffers from first game in the series syndrome, much like Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing. Maybe I'll do Mario Kart 8 Deluxe on the Switch, but I'll see if I would bother going through those tracks on every speed class, including the Booster Pass courses. And for the record, I will not be showing all vehicles in Forza Horizon 5 because there's like an abundance of them. That'd be extremely time consuming for me to do, and some of them are only obtainable via limited time events. I may do videos on it, it's just streaming progress. Will not be using each car, too much work for me to do. I believe that's all I wanted to speak about in this department anyway. Moving on to the next thing I want to talk about is the multiplayer sessions. So what's happening here? 3 things actually. 1, my circle of friends have gotten a little bigger in the Gas Guzzlers Extreme department if my latest and upcoming multiplayer video of that game is of any indication. I found a few more people to play, so you're going to see them in the next upcoming videos. My circle of friends in this area is slowly growing, so I might have to make a Discord server for not just Gas Guzzlers but other games as well. This is a great sign for me. 2, I have not made a new NFS Hot Pursuit Remastered online session in over a year. Not since December 16th, 2023. I was going to make a new one, but then in February the following year, something happened in the server I was in, and still am in. I'd rather not go into detail about it, but I will say that it kinda disabled my ability to do any more sessions there. Not helping was the fact that I was working my butt off trying to get all Cars for Hot Wheels Unleashed 2 recorded at the time, as mentioned before. But now that my composure is regaining at a good rate, you'll start to see more Hot Pursuit Remastered sessions resume this year. Hopefully. And 3. I've been meaning to do multiplayer sessions on other games I like, such as the aforementioned Wreckfest and Grip, as well as Dirt 5 and the Steam version of Hot Shot Racing. But lately, Sky, aka Creeper Square, who was absent from the Gas Guzzlers session that took place recently, said that he was having no time to play. And considering that he has a life going on, along with him saying that he thinks racing games aren't as fun nowadays, it's really difficult to coordinate with each other, and I don't know if he wants to continue being part of our sessions anymore. Because every time I call for a multiplayer session, he never responds due to these conditions. So yeah, we might want to continue on without him is what I'm saying. If something isn't done about the situation he's in, we may have to do that. Best case scenario, if he's still willing to tag along for the ride, that's great because we'll be able to do multiplayer sessions for both the Hot Wheels Unleashed games as well. And that's going to be pretty good, seeing that the second game in particular has cross-platform multiplayer, except the Switch, because Epic Games Service does not support the Switch last time I checked. At one point, I was playing the first Hot Wheels Unleashed online with GeForce and Sky, but in the footage, I didn't really like how it turned out. The game volume was louder than the VC, which really killed it at the time, so I got rid of the footage of that session. I want to do more Hot Wheels Unleashed online multiplayer videos with more of my friends in general. I think that'd be pretty darn fun, as long as shortcuts aren't taken into account. The only time you should use them is if you need to catch up. If you guys want to be part of these videos, put a comment down below on this video and I will respond when I'm able to. I do want other people in my circle to play with me and the other guys. So the next thing I want to talk about is multiplayer live streams. I'm currently thinking about doing those more often, yes. But they're going to be more of a watch for as long as you want thing, instead of playing with you guys, my viewers. Because I don't quite have a big enough audience to really warrant that. But I do remember doing those on here with Burnout Paradise Remastered and Hot Wheels Unleashed, the first one. Ever since October 8th, 2021, I haven't done another multiplayer live stream, but this will segue into a bit of a tangent, so please excuse me if I go a little bit off topic for a quick moment. I'm just trying to give out my point about this. Now, a small handful of you might remember I was doing a Hot Pursuit Remastered Online Most Wanted stream at one point, but I eventually took it down because there was someone who was so persistent on getting the attention they really wanted, from me specifically, to the point where, and I can't believe I'm saying this, they're possibly flat out stalking me. I don't know for sure on that though. Like, wanting to play a game that I used to play online a long time ago is one thing, but when they persistently message me about stuff and I want to focus on what I want to do, then that is more than enough for me to not want anything to do with them, specifically on PSN. I get that they want to talk to me, but please do remember that I have my limits. If I want to focus on one thing that I want to work on, I would prefer to be left alone because the sooner I get it done, the better. It's like one of those things where if you're gaming and you get a random message from someone who you don't even know and you ignore it, that person will be persistent enough to keep on messaging you constantly and likely having to go through the menus of shame just to respond back to them. I don't like that, and I never have when it comes to random people online. So that's pretty much why I'm kind of restricting on playing with other people unless my supposed stalker goes away for good. I don't know if he actually has, but I don't want to get my hopes up just yet. I guess just ignoring him will make him go away if anything, but regardless, I will return to doing multiplayer live streams on this year, in this channel, hopefully. God, I'm tired, I can't read. Anyway, This next thing I want to talk about is more of a personal thing. For this year, as well as the next, I am going to be working towards better PC parts, or just downright building a new PC myself because I've been wanting to get better PC parts to try and have 4K support on my videos. It is on the back burner, but it's going to be a very slow process that involves lots of money savings. I know, new PC parts are pretty expensive nowadays, but at least they exist. I'm aiming to go for the smaller, more affordable parts because I want to climb myself up from bottom to top. I am likely to hold off on purchasing the upcoming Switch 2 console for quite a while until I acquire all the necessary parts for my soon-to-be new PC so that I can run games on it much faster. I ain't spending more than $500 on a new graphics card and processor, so I'm trying to give better looking quality for my videos in the future. No, I won't ask for any donations from any of you guys. That's not what I want. I'm going to try and do this myself to see if I can make it happen. It'll just take a while to do. I hope I can at least get most of the PC parts I want this year, but if I get all the parts I'm after, then that'll make things go by quicker. I need a whole list of things to make it run, including a power unit that gives enough voltage to make it start up. I don't want to go all out on the parts themselves. I don't need to go crazy with the highest tiered parts that cost like thousands of dollars. That's just too expensive for me to afford. I just want to get a better performing computer that allows the use of 4K quality. It's something that I've been wanting to get for a little bit, and I've listed down the parts I need to really make the PC build real. Granted, I could just upgrade my GPU and CPU on the PC I currently use, but I'd rather get a good motherboard for those, an ATX one in specific, so that I can put an Elgato inside of it to record from my PC, instead of, leaving a card plugged in and laying at the base of my TV all the darn time. I hate messing around with the cables, swapping them. I mean, I still technically do have to swap them regardless, but it's not as big of a hassle. But hopefully, I will make the new PC build happen. Heck, I might want to upgrade my monitor to be in 4K. Possibly go the distance and get a dual monitor setup going. And yes, I keep saying hopefully because I want to get the new PC built and running. I just don't know when exactly I will get all the parts for it. Going for the more affordable stuff first, then work my way down to the expensive stuff. We'll see what happens after March because that's the point where I will begin gathering parts for it. And with that, that is the end of the update video. I hope you guys look forward to what I'm planning for this year with the new video series and more to come, as well as more online multiplayer sessions. I hope that I won't be too lazy with this stuff because I've been lazy with making videos on this channel lately. Ever since the Hot Wheels Unleashed 2 videos I put out of all the cars, I've been slacking on this channel's content, and I'm very sorry. But you'll see more on this channel with the cars of Wreckfest, Grip Online, and some retro titles in the works, along with possibly more people playing the Steam version of Gas Guzzlers and other mentioned games with me. Maybe I'll actually make a server for my own personal sessions, who knows. Anyway, that is the video, and I'll see you guys later.